Before the sand swollen an empire, before its golden throne lay in ruin, Shurima stood as the greatest civilization in all of Runeterra. But like all great empires, it was not built without blood, nor was it immune to betrayal. At the heart of this empire stood Azir, a young prince destined to rule. But before he could claim his birthright, fate would test him in ways no ruler could prepare for. Born into royalty, Azir was never alone. At his side was his closest companion, a boy without a name, a mere slave, but one with a mind sharper than any blade. Azir called him brother. The world would come to know him as Xerath. But the sons of Shurima were unforgiven, and so was his throne. Azir's father, the Emperor, feared prophecy and betrayal above all else. One night he ordered the death of all potential rivals, including his own son. Azir survived only because his slave Xerath risked everything to save him. The Emperor was slain in battle, and Azir, against all odds, returned to take his father's throne. He vowed to make Shurima greater than ever before, but most of all, he vowed to free Xerath. Azir's reign was one of prosperity. Shurima flourished, its empire stretching across the sands, uniting tribes and cities under its golden banner. But Azir hungered for something greater: immortality. The greatest rulers of Shurima ascended beyond mortal limits, becoming godlike warriors. Azir believed it was his destiny to join them, but he had grown blind to the ambition festering beside him. For years, Xerath had been the Emperor's most trusted advisor, but he had been born a slave, and no law, no promise, no friendship could erase that. He did not want freedom, he wanted power. On the day of Azir's greatest triumph, his dearest friend became his greatest enemy. Xerath struck, seizing the power of ascension for himself. But power like this was never meant to be stolen. The sun disk shattered, its magic unleashing devastation upon the empire. Shurima, the greatest empire the world had ever known, was reduced to nothing but ruins beneath the desert. Azir, the would-be ascended emperor, never saw his destiny fulfilled. His final moments were not of triumph, but of betrayal and regret. But the traitor had not won. Xerath, in his hunger for power, had unleashed destruction beyond his control. His body had become an unstable force of raw magic, no longer a man, but something else entirely, something monstrous. And so the betrayer was punished. The very magic he sought to steal bound him in unbreakable chains, sealing him within a prison of his own making. Trapped for eternity, his ambition had cost him everything. For thousands of years, Shurima remained buried beneath the sands, a forgotten empire, its glory erased by time. But the past does not stay buried forever. Fate had not abandoned its emperor. In the moment of his death, true ascension had been granted, and now, after millennia, the Emperor of Shurima rises once more. Shurima will rise again, the city will be reborn, and the lost empire will reclaim its place in the world. The sands remember their emperor, and now the world shall remember Shurima.